everybody, peace and love. It's Julie here. I'm gonna pre-record a chair yoga class, okay? So all you need to do is find yourself a nice little comfy space, a sacred space. And my chair back so you can see my feet a little bit. There we go. And let's get going. So you can either be barefoot or have your shoes on, whatever you desire. It's entirely up to you. You can adapt and modify these movements to your level of comfort. First things first, let's find ourselves comfortably seated with our back all the way against the back of the spine of the chair. Your feet can be crossed or uncrossed. We're going to take some head and shoulder movements, and then we're going to put a nice little soft, gentle breathing technique. So let's take that chin to the sky. Inhale up. Pause, and as you exhale, pull the chin into the throat space and also pull the belly back. Two more like this. Inhale high. Open up that throat chakra. Pause. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine. And one more. Inhale high for about 3 seconds. Pause for about 2. Exhale for 4, 5. Fabulous. Come to a nice neutral posture. We're just going to turn that head side to side so the ears are floating towards the shoulders. Then we're going to drop that head down, almost like a round and roll, but I'm making like a U. So I'm bringing my ear to the shoulder, dropping my neck and throat down, bringing my ear to the other shoulder. And now I'll whip around the world, opening and extending, and then reversing that movement. Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead and take a moment to focus on that breath work. So you can inhale through the nose for about 3 seconds, lifting your heart. Take that pause and exhale, pushing the belly back to the chair, the spine of the chair. Shh. Like that. Inhale up. A nice, beautiful pause, and then exhale back. Shh. Now simply plant the palms facing down, up, or you can take a posture of Undulate Mudra and bow down to your beautiful baby self. Close my eyes and Undulate Mudra. Just do 2 sessions of that breath. Up, 3, 2, and 4. Bringing that inhale in for 3 seconds. Rest for 2, let it out. Shh. More inhale. Softly lifting up the head, softly opening the eyes. Just greeting you with a beautiful namaste and sending you lots of love, lots of protection. All your travels and destinations, and also an opportunity to really make your body, no matter where you are, like sending good vibes to the body. So time to get moving with our head and shoulders. Let's bring the hands up high, inhale up, exhale on down, bring those hands in front, inhale high. We're going to float further, coming down to the top of the knees. Now we're going to reach up high. Down towards those feet. Exhale, maybe bend and fold. Inhale up. We'll do that again, all the way down towards my toes, but I'm looking ahead at you, elongating my spine, lifting my shoulders up, and more gently. Inhale up. And exhale, gazing forward. This is sort of like a seated swan dive, right? Inhale up. And now bring those hands to the shoulders. Roll those elbows up, back. So you're going to lift in now. Exhale down. Shh. And let's reverse that. Bring those elbows and shoulders back. Inhale up and bring it down. Now we're going to take a nice little head stretch. So I'm going to take my right arm out, bring it on over, pull my right ear to the space where my ear and my shoulder come together. This left hand is going to reach up, or you can mimic me or do the opposite. And tick tock over. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Both hands are gonna float to the sky. We're gonna tick-tock on each side. Exhale, over. Shh, inhale up, and exhale over. Beautiful. Drop those arms on down, roll the shoulders in each direction. And time for the other side. Take this left hand up, come near that ear, and bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Make sure you got space. Pull the chin away from the neck, pull the shoulder away from the ear. Bring it on down, and then bring that hand up. Inhale, exhale over. Shh. Back up, both arms flip high. Exhale over to one side. Shh. Inhale up, and exhale to the other. Shh. Down. Back to the hands, to the shoulders, and back to rolling. Up we go. And back we go. Fabulous. We're going to work with our breath from head all the way down to the toe, and then reverse that on back. Elongating that spine and lubricating everything that we can with our joints. So we inhale up, bring the hand to the head, just side to side. Inhale to that center. Exhale. One more time like this. Exhale. Shh. Inhale and exhale. We're traveling down. Inhale up. Bring those arms to the shoulders, and we're going to roll the shoulders side to side. Exhale when you bend. Inhale to that stable middle part. Exhale to you bend. One more on each side. Exhale. Shh. Inhale and exhale. Continue with that travel. Bring the arms up high. Exhale those hands to the hips and roll the shoulders side to side. Exhale, roll the shoulder to the left, inhale to center. We're going to go even deeper after this next set. So you exhale, inhale, and exhale. Here's the deeper portion. Exhale forward, always looking ahead. Inhale back, and exhale forward. Back. We're going to rock side to side. Take that sweet breath in the center, and exhale over. Inhale, exhale. Time to move around the world. So we're rolling with the heart, come back, and roll with the heart. Let's do that in the opposite direction. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. We're not done traveling, folks. Take the inhale up, all the way up to the sky. This time we're bringing the hands to the top of the knees. Well, actually higher to the left. And we're going to roll those shoulders again. I'm planting my palms and I'm trying to straighten my arms. You can use your knuckles. You can even come to the sides of the chair. So again, it's moving that waist around. And we're going to continue to travel. Inhale up. Exhale, those hands are going to float to the top of the knees. So you want your fingertips to kiss the top of those knees. And you want to come up to your tippy toes. Roll. Seated cat-cow. Exhaling, pulling my elbows past my hips. They're coming back near the back of the chair. And then back again. So you do want to keep those hands rooted. I just move my hands back to demonstrate how far you can move those elbows. Keep those fingertips rooted, palms up. And inhale, reach back. And exhale, pushing the shoulders forward. We're just going to do one more. And there we go. We're keeping on our flow, moving up. This time we're going to move down towards the outside of our legs, and the shins, and the shoulder sides. Again, forward, look ahead. Side. Our belly is on top of our thighs. Hold and lift up, and then inhale high. I'm going to reach you down towards my ankles. Exhale here. Same thing. You want to reach to the interior, exterior side. We're going to pull up to simply touch. We're going to keep that head and shoulders elevated. And exhale, looking forward. Even looking up. Pulling the head away from the shoulders and pushing the palms in. One breath here, and then just collapse here. My crown of the head is facing down. And inhale high all the way up, using the power and the velocity of your belly. Exhale, floating all the way down. Two more like this. Inhale high. Simply reach up, expand up, and exhale, let all the breath out. Shh. We're gonna do one more like this. Inhale up and come on down to those toes. Shh. Fabulous. Up we go. So we're still pretty rooted with the heaviest part of our seated part of the body, rooted back towards the back of the chair. We're going to shift in just a moment. We're going to take one more posture where our back, shoulders, and the posterior part of our body is closer to the rear of the chair. So inhale up, taking a nice little tick-tock. So I'm going to demonstrate with my hands. You can keep palms together, or you can clasp on wrists, or you can interlock fingers. I'm reaching up and tick-tocking over to a side. And I'm rooting my fingers. Again, you can wrap wrists, you can interlock, but we're hanging here for a moment and look up. And then use your belly, use your core, come up, using your obliques, inhale high. And the same thing on the other side, exhale over. You might identify that one side of the body tends to be a little bit more dominant or stronger than the other side. That's totally normal. And drop those arms on down, shoulders up and back. Now we're going to scoot a little bit closer towards the top of the chair. So I'm still keeping the meat of my body really rooted, but this time my feet are probably much more rooted. Depending on the length and the size of your body, everybody's body is very different, you know? So just want to make sure that your back and your spine is away from the chair right now, away from the back of the chair, and that you are seated with a heavy trunk of the body. This is going to give us more opportunity for movement and flow. So first thing we're going to do is take that inhale high, and we're going to swan dive it out. So the swan dive is those arms are floating out, and we're leaning with the heart again, exhaling here, scooping those hands down, and we're going to bring them back up. And now we're going to plant those palms to the top of the thighs. Open those legs so they're like a V. You want your pads of your feet facing out, and it legs out, and palms to the top of the knee space. That right shoulder is going to come over towards the left. Inhale up and the opposite side. So you notice I'm straightening my arms. And you might have your hand to the interior part of the leg, you might have it to the top. You might even lift the heel up. It's your practice. I'm just guiding you, but you can find your level of intensification. You can also find your level of gentleness. Again, this is your practice. I'm just giving you modifications and just leading you some directions and recommendations and suggestions. One more time for each side. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Here's going to come our body movement, moving from the head to the shoulders. As a nurse, I tend to move through with how I would assess a body. So back to arms and hands and shoulders. So in this particular posture, you want your arms up. We're going to fatigue them. Keeping them going, even if they're just still, right? They're still doing some work. So right here, we're just moving the arms in and out. And exhale, shh, and in. I'm gonna really start to engage my waist, my breath, and the trunk of my body. So exhale, inhale. Now here's my exaggeration. Exhale, inhale. I'm arching the posterior part of my back to make a C. And now the interior part of my body is making a C. You're seeing me front ways. I'm going to come over and show you what that looks like from the side. So arch that back, pull the belly in. Arch back and pull the belly in. So you're really working that midsection, that muffin top. Inhale, I'm going back to my legs. Exhale. Two more like this. Inhale, exaggerate that movement, and exhale. Now we're coming to a lateral posture. My elbow is going to anchor. And here we go, side body movement. Exhale. Shh. Inhale and exhale. We're just going to do 2 to 3 of these on each side. Engaging arms and shoulders. Feeling stable here. My elbow is anchoring me, right? So when I'm going through my movement, I've got some stability. If you're a person that says, I want to go even deeper, open up the side of the body, sort of like the wave. So you're reaching over. You're still stable. The legs are wide, giving you a nice baseline. Body mechanics here. It's the side of the body. I'm working all the way down to my hips. And with this reach coming out, I'm expanding to the hips and the thighs. I'm gonna do one more like this. You can modify with the arms like this. You can modify like the cactus. And again, you can do the way. Here's the last one on each side. Inhale high, take that breath, and exhale over. Time to head to the beach. Get that beach ball nice and wide. Legs are wide. We're gonna inhale up. And exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale up. And exhale. Shh. Just 3 more of these. Inhale. And exhale. In. Now we've got a nice, beautiful exhale. Shh. One more after this. Inhale. And exhale. Here's our last one. Get that full expansion with the breath up and high. Exhale, come to a lateral posture. And go side to side. Exhale. Now I am reaching back towards the back of the chair, perhaps even gazing over the shoulder. Still keeping those elbows and arms high. I don't want to drop them down, and I don't want them too high. You want them lateral across the body with your pecs, so they actually work in your deltoids, shoulder, your elbow, and most importantly, your waist. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. 2 more of these. Exhale. Here's number 1. Exhale. Go over that shoulder. Inhale. And to the other side. Here is the last one. Inhale here. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. And exhale. Fabulous. Get those arms up against the sides of the body. Excuse me. So my elbows are anchored down towards the base of my ribs. My palms can be up or they can be in a light fist. I'm just gonna take a little punch forward. We're gonna do a punching series, and we're gonna move across the body, through the body. And again, this is gonna be working on shoulders, arms, belly, gut, and hitting your pelvic floor. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Just one more like this, and then we're gonna travel up. So traveling up is I'm reaching, I'm taking the opposite side of my body. So I'm going at like a 45-degree angle and reaching up. I'm just gonna do 2 more on each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Here's my number 2 set. And now I'm reaching across the body. And I'm really coming across. So keeping it shoulder height and reaching. You exhale. Shh. Inhale. 1 more on each side up. Exhale. Exhale. Get that inhale here. Here's the last one on this side. Exhale. And exhale. Now we're going to point towards the outside of the knee. So I'm really exhaling. Shh. Shh. Take that inhale center. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more on each side after this one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Here's that last one. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now I'm going to reach down towards the outside of my leg. Reaching down towards the outside. Inhale fully up. Fully get that spine erect. Exhale down. Now again, this is where everybody's personal mobility can shift and change, right? Due to the curvature of our spine, our shoulders, all the things that come with wear and tear with our body. But this is also knowing your personal level of finding your edge. Maybe you dangle and hold down there, come up a little slower, so you're actually getting that deep intensification stretch. If you're just moving through the motions like this too fast, you're only working a very small, isolated part of the body, and you're actually not allowing the body to truly have a full inhale and a full exhale, which is really strengthening pulmonary function in your lungs and creating that ability to really work those muscles. So let's do that again. 1 more time on each side. We're just going to point it down. Exhale, shh. Inhale, and exhale. Fabulous. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is work towards getting a little neuroplasticity. We're going to be moving all parts of the body here, shifting and again back to utilizing midsection of our body. So instead of having my legs completely wide, I'm just going to bring them in laterally. Toes are facing forward, my hips are facing forward. I'm going to do a little mini kitty cat cow. Kitty cat cow. Kitty cat. Little mini one. All right, a meow and a moo. Bring it on in, and let's just do this one more time. Fabulous. Here we go. So what I'm doing is just going to straighten up my arm. Again, it's just going to be loud. I'm not pulling it out of my socket. I'm just having it at a nice straight level. And I'm relaxing this side of my body. So my arm is up here. I'm just going to bring my foot up towards it. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a bend in your knee. It doesn't matter if you barely lift your foot up. You want to keep this arm lateral and bring that toe towards it. So again, it doesn't matter if you're really extending or even bending the knee. We're just trying to get that leg up there. We've got 5 more, right? 5. Exhale when you bring it up. 4. My arm is staying steady. It's my foot doing the movement. 3 and 2 and 1. So that arm is staying pretty steady, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to elevate the foot. It doesn't matter how high you're elevated. Again, you can be here, here, here. And now you're going to reach that hand towards the foot or club. Exhale, and inhale. And exhale. Now, if you're having a hard time lifting that foot, if you've recently gone through surgery or you're having any kind of difficulty or challenges with that, you can keep that foot down and that hand can reach out past. So there's a lot of different ways that you can modify. It's now letting the upper part of the body move versus the stability here. So let's keep doing that. So the foot and the hand is reaching towards that foot. We'll do that for 5 more times. And 4 times. And 3. Exhale. 2. And here's our number 1. Exhale. Now we're just going to keep it here. So you want to power the top of the thigh. You don't want to hyperlock that knee, but you want that foot flat. And I'm sorry if the bottom of my foot might look dirty to you. I did my morning grounding series, walking in the park barefoot, soft, gentle meditation, just breathing through for about 20 minutes. So letting my feet really get into the grass. Take an inhale and exhale. You find your body tilting back, or you find your body slumping. Elongate that spine, pull it up. Take a nice inhale and let it down, let it go. Let's do a nice little counter stretch to this side of the body. Before we do that, we're going to do a little tapping. So you're going to get soft wrists. Tap the top, the side, and we're going to travel down that leg. Down to the front, the exterior, the interior. Here's the money. We're going to cross that leg over. Give some blood flow back in. Now this is an adaptive chair yoga class. We will stand up in a moment, but I teach a lot of folks that can't stand up and able to stand up or unsteady to stand up. So we're going to modify and make sure we're going to go ahead and cross that leg over and get to the interior part. So you want to come on the inside and move around. Let's get those fingers to interlock. Bring it around. Put that leg here. Nice little circle. Nice little forward and back movement, and send that leg out and down. Interior leg stretch. Open both legs. Palms are on the outside, and we're going to calm down. Roll towards each side before we move to the other side. One more time here, and one more time here. Come on back to that neutral posture. Come on over. Get the hips squared, the feet squared. Everything is facing forward again. We're going to move to the other side. So again, we're just going to relax this right side of the body, give it a little break. This left arm is coming out again. You don't want to like hyper pull it out of your socket there, but you do want to be able to extend it, get it. Palms can be out or soft fist. Just make sure you've got that nice lateral movement there, that nice line. Right? So the arm is steady and that foot is coming up. Like I said, left side, right side of the body is different. This, believe it or not, is working your pelvic floor. This is also helping with the obliques, quads, your hips. Exhale, and inhale. Like I said, modifications. Just keep this arm up and steady, and this leg is trying to lift up. Let's do 3 more. You choose how you want that leg to lift. Just exhale, and inhale. And exhale. And bring it on down. Fabulous. Now the other part of this is this arm has been steady, so now we're going to lift this leg up. And now that arm is and exhale. Same thing here. It doesn't matter how high The foot is down here, even if the foot is anchored, you're reaching and exhaling and fully coming back with an inhale and full exhale. So there's the foot is rooted. There's when the leg is slightly up, and then the knee, right? And then the third one is the foot is stable and I'm reaching my hand towards it. Exhale, we've got 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. And we got 1 more after this. Let's do it. Exhale. And come on back. Drop that foot on down. Let's dance those toes. Let's dance those heels. Now we're going to scoot our tailbone back to the back of the chair so we've got some stability as we move through all 4 portions of our body. Take my right leg up, left leg up, arms are up. So we're like in a star posture here, right? So I'm just going to reach towards and towards and up. Now, feel free to bring all 4 points together with the inhale and the exhale. And you're just like a little starfish here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep the legs elevated and we're going to go side to side. So here we go up, keep those legs elevated, and I'm rooting here, inhale here, and I'm exhaling. So I'm keeping my legs elevated. Shh. Inhale and exhale. I forgot to do that little stretch on the left leg. I got all excited about the 4 quads. So we're going to do this one more time on each side, and I'm going to give our left leg a stretch. Right, one more time. And out. Let's come here, drop those legs down, let's scoot a little higher up. We're going to keep that left leg up. Let's get this right leg down, left leg up. Get that stretch. We're going to interlock these fingers. Pull it on up. A little bit of motion there in each side. And we got to get those thumps going. So that soft fist tap. And tap. We got to get all of it. You can crisscross all the way. Come back here. Get some blood flow. This is good if you happen to be sitting on the sofa, watching some Netflix or something, just once in a while, go ahead and do that. Back we go. Legs back open. And we're going to do 2 elephant breaths. And then some side body movements and meditation, and I think we're done. So let's go ahead and pull those shoulders on back. With this elephant breath, again, you want to have a wide girth here. You can have the feet out, feet up, whatever feels good for you. The first thing and the most important thing is a tall spine and relaxing these shoulders a little bit. Whenever I say pull your shoulders away from your ears and create space, we tend to be like this. I'm going to blame it on electronic devices. But tension and tightness, pull the ears away. Or the shoulders away from the ears, elongate that neck and throat space. And I do this often so that you can get that strength. So let's do those elephant breaths. So with the elephant breath, you're reaching and lifting up to the sky in the seated posture. And you exhale, whooshing your hands through, your eyesight's trailing through the chair, using that navel to pull yourself up. Now, I work with a lot of people that are homebound or chair-bound, regardless of the situation and how they've arrived in that space. And some folks have great upper body mobility. And so I've joked with a couple of people calling it frank remote control. So you know sometimes it slips down between the chairs. So let's find that remote control, or you're reaching, or you're digging. Maybe you're down here a little longer, and then you come up. Utilize the power and harness that breath with an inhale. And then exhale, let it all out. Shh. And inhale up. We're going to do 1 more. I said only 2, but this feels so good. Exhale out. Shh. Bring that breath back up high. Arms come, and we tick-tock side to side with a nice wide leg. Come up, arms float out, and reach side to side. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Fabulous. Let's go ahead and take those arms up to the sky. Interlock those fingers and flip them up. For a nice reach, then bring those hands to the back of the head. Push the skull into the palms. Elevate, pull up, and the elbow is going to point towards each opposite leg. So my legs are nice and wide here, right? Exhale, shh, inhale. Just a couple of these. Inhale up and exhale one more. And exhale. We're going to come neutral and bring those legs in a little bit. So everybody has a varying degree of how they'll be able to do this movement. My tailbone is pretty anchored in the center of the chair so that I can bend and crunch. Inhale up and bend and crunch. Now, I am personally looking in the opposite direction, so it's my elbow pointing down. If you need to loosen it up and pull the fingertips to the back of the ears. Or if you want, you can even bring the fingertips to the shoulders. So the elbow is easy to kick. So again, I'm going to show you those variations. Here's variation 1, fingers to the shoulders. Exhale and lift the leg. Variation 2 is just softly behind the ears. Make sure you're exhaling. Number 3 is intensified. Really trying to get the crunch where the elbow and the knee to really touch. Shh. Fully inhale, fully exhale. Let's do 2 more on each side. You choose the version or float it around. Try all different ones. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a moment to drop those arms, roll those shoulders. I'm going to check the time. We are on the Zoom, and Zoom will automatically kick you off at 40 minutes, and I've got 2 minutes. All right, y'all, let's do a meditation. Get those legs together, knees and thighs together. Inhale high. Exhale back to beautiful, positive, dynamic, gorgeous, illuminated self. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, relax the face, relax the neck and throat. And bow down to yourself here. Now for an inhale for 3 seconds. A pause and an exhale. Shh. If you're mobile and you'd like to stand up, feel free to stand up. If you'd like to scoot back deeper in the chair if you can. I'm going to softly stand up, planting my palms on my knees and thighs, allowing my body to become fully erect. Just taking a nice mountain posture for a moment, pull the shoulders back, and nice inhale. Hold the breath up, bring the hands to the heart space. Shh. You can finish our practice today either standing, bowing down to your radiant self. Inhale. Pause and exhale. Feel safe and secure in any direction you want to be in. Perhaps the back comes all the way to the spine of the chair and bowing down. Either way, join me in one more inhale. One more pause and one more exhale. Sending everybody love, light, peace, and protection. The dynamic and beautiful radiant light honors the dynamic. Until we have a wonderful day. And let me see if I can turn this on.